Archangel Michael says, "Congratulations, I'm God, and I have chosen you for this wonderful opportunity to look 25 years younger, and your skin will shine. But if you hesitate even for 10 seconds, it will be given to your neighbor." This is not just about the outward, but a reflection of how God's love transforms us from the inside out. The world often measures value in years, appearance, and what is visible to the eye, but God's miracles go deeper than the skin. His touch revives the spirit, renews the soul, and brings healing where there was once pain. When He chooses you, it's not simply a moment, it's a divine invitation to step into light, peace, and wholeness you've never known before. Type 555 if you believe. There are times in life when you don't realize how long you've been walking through sorrow until you feel hope again. God's calling often arrives softly, without fanfare, just a quiet pull at the heart. And in that moment, something deep within you stirs, an awakening of joy that you thought had been lost for too long. His love doesn't just change your days, it changes how you feel inside your skin. He doesn't only take away wrinkles or tiredness from your face, He lifts the weight from your heart, the ache from your bones, and the burdens from your soul. You are being made new, not by time, but by grace. In the gentle morning light, imagine Him reaching out to you, not with demands, but with comfort. He doesn't scold you for your past, for your doubts, or for your scars. He holds your face in His hands, and says, "I made you beautiful once, and I will do it again." Not because of vanity, but because He delights in seeing you whole. He loves to watch the shine return to your eyes, the spring in your step, and the peace that wraps around your shoulders like a warm blanket. This isn't a temporary glow, it's the radiance of a soul held closely by God. He has seen your weariness. He knows the nights you couldn't sleep, staring at the ceiling, wondering if your prayers were heard. He knows how you've stared into mirrors, feeling older than your years, not because of age, but because of how heavy the journey has been. He is not offering you a fleeting miracle, He is offering you His presence, and in that presence, your very body responds. Your skin, your energy, your joy, all begin to rise up again, because where His Spirit is, there is renewal. This is not about chasing youth, it's about rediscovering the beauty of being alive in Christ. When you allow His light to pour into you, the years fall away not just from your face, but from your memories. He removes the bitterness, the regrets, and the fears, and replaces them with a tenderness so deep, it brings tears to your eyes. Suddenly, you laugh again, not out of politeness, but from a place of true delight. You walk through each day knowing you are chosen, not for what you have done, but simply because He loves you. Type 1111 if you trust in God. Some people hesitate, not because they don't want the blessing, but because they've been disappointed before. But God doesn't work the way the world does. He doesn't offer you something only to take it away when you reach for it. When He says you are chosen, it is not a joke, not a trial, not a test. It is real, it is yours, and it is beautiful. The miracle is already unfolding the moment your heart dares to believe. Do not look around to see who else He might bless. Do not compare your story to your neighbor's. What He has for you is yours, and no one can take it if your heart says yes. After decades in government lockdown, a short 9-word phrase has resurfaced: and those who whisper it daily are experiencing miracles of money and freedom. Researchers say it switches on a hidden abundance circuit in the brain, the same one billionaires unknowingly rely on. It's easy, fast, and astonishingly powerful. Click the link before this rare discovery is censored again. There is a holy gentleness in how God restores you. It is not rushed. It is not loud. It is like the quiet rising of the sun after a long storm, or the scent of blooming flowers after winter has passed. It is a sacred thing, to be chosen, not for a job, or a prize, but for transformation. To be asked to carry light in a world that has known so much darkness. When He shines His love upon you, even your skin remembers what it feels like to glow. Not because of what you wear, not because of what you do, but simply because you are deeply, fully, and eternally loved. This moment is not a coincidence. You didn't stumble upon this message by accident. You were led here. You were guided, nudged, whispered to in that quiet part of your soul that still listens for God. He knew exactly when to reach you, when your heart was ready, when your hands would be open, and when your spirit would be willing to receive. He doesn't need 10 seconds to change everything. He only needs one soft yes from your heart. Let His voice wrap around you like soft light. Let His promise sink into your bones. Let your spirit rise. You are more than seen. You are chosen. And the beauty that is about to rise within you is not just a gift for yourself, it is a reflection of heaven's love shining through you. This is not only about looking 25 years younger, or feeling refreshed in your skin, it's about stepping into the divine restoration that only the Father can give. He doesn't just change how you appear, He heals how you feel, how you walk through life, how you love, and how you rise above what once hurt you. Type 222 if you're ready for renewal. There are things in this world that weigh on you like invisible chains, old disappointments, hidden pain, burdens that others never see. You've smiled through things that almost broke you, stayed quiet when your heart wanted to cry out, and carried more than you ever should have had to. But the Lord saw all of it. He watched over you in your silence, stood near you when no one else noticed, and kept whispering truth to your soul even when you thought no one was listening. His timing is perfect, and right now, He is calling your name softly, not to punish, not to test, but to bless. In His eyes, you are not broken, not forgotten, not too late. You are right on time for the miracle He is unfolding over your life. There is no age, no wrinkle, no tired moment that can stop the radiance of someone loved by God. When He pours out His Spirit upon you, it's like standing under a waterfall of peace and beauty that reaches into the deepest part of who you are. He revives the areas you thought were too far gone, too tired to bloom again. Your skin begins to glow because your heart begins to heal. Your eyes begin to shine because your soul has found its rest. You have spent too much of your life feeling like you needed to earn love, prove your worth, or wait for permission to dream again. But God doesn't ask you to do any of that. He already decided you were enough. He already set apart this time for you to receive, to soften, to rise. His blessings are not earned by effort but received by trust. You don't have to run to Him, He's already standing beside you. He sees the tired lines on your face and doesn't call them flaws. He calls them stories. He sees the years you've carried others, and now He wants to carry you. This moment isn't about vanity. It's not about trying to look younger for the world's sake. It's about coming back to the place where your reflection reminds you of who you are in Him. It's about looking in the mirror and seeing someone full of life again, someone whose joy has returned, whose strength has come back, and whose soul has not only survived, but been restored. He is not only giving you back your youth and appearance, He is giving you back the joy of your youth, the freedom of your early days, the lightness of heart that once danced without fear. Type 555 if you feel the healing. Imagine standing still, eyes closed, and letting God's presence wrap around you like sunlight on a quiet morning. There's no pressure in that moment, no fear, just a steady warmth that fills you from the inside out. That's what this opportunity truly is. It's not just a change on the surface, it's a holy transformation. When He breathes over you, even your skin feels it. When He speaks your name with love, your bones find strength again. When He chooses you, He surrounds you in a covering so gentle yet so powerful that no darkness can reach you. You've waited for peace. You've asked God to show you that He's still with you. And now, this is His way of answering, not with thunder or noise, but with this soft, divine invitation to begin again. The world may chase quick fixes, but God gives eternal healing. He doesn't just renew your body for a season, He renews your identity forever. You are not who you were when you were tired, sad, or afraid. You are who you are when His light touches you, radiant, loved, chosen, whole. Your skin may glow, but it is your spirit that will shine the brightest. People will look at you and wonder what changed, what happened, what you've discovered. And in that gentle smile you carry now, they will see the truth, that you are loved by the Creator of the stars, and that love has become your secret beauty. Not makeup, not creams, not time reversed, but God's own touch lighting you from within. You don't have to explain it. You don't need to convince anyone. The presence of God on you will speak louder than words. You are not losing time, you are being given a new beginning. You are not growing older, you are growing deeper in His love. And the beauty He is placing on you now is not measured in years. It is measured in joy, in peace, in the unshakable assurance that you belong to Him. Nothing and no one can take this blessing away, not if your heart receives it now. This is not for your neighbor. This is not for someone more deserving. This is for you. God said it. He meant it. And He delights in watching you finally realize it's real. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. The world often speaks of beauty as something that fades, something that can be lost with time. But in the kingdom of God, beauty is not measured by age, or wrinkles, or smoothness of skin. Beauty is the light of your soul when it's resting in His love. It's the softness in your voice when you speak with kindness. It's the glow in your eyes when you've been with the Lord. When He chooses to bless you, your outward glow is simply the echo of the inner healing He's already begun. There is a sacred stillness that surrounds those who have been touched by God. They walk differently, not because of pride, but because they carry something holy inside them. You may have felt invisible at times, overlooked or unseen in the noise of the world. But God never missed a single tear, a single silent prayer, a single day when you pressed on despite the weight you were carrying. And now, he is saying, you are the one I have chosen. He is not asking for perfection. He is asking for your heart. This renewal he is offering isn't just about looking younger, it's about reclaiming everything the years have taken. It's about restoring laughter to your mornings and calm to your nights. It's about healing the invisible places where stress, fear, and sorrow settled deep into your body and spirit. And when he begins to move, when he begins to pour his love over your life like oil, even your reflection begins to change. Not because you're chasing youth, but because you are being filled with his peace, and peace is the most beautiful thing a person can wear. A secret 9-word prayer, once classified under a forgotten program, is now reshaping lives across the globe. People are seeing unexpected deposits, financial breakthroughs, and emotional peace within days of using it. Scientists confirm it rewires the subconscious to attract prosperity naturally. It takes seconds, but the results can last a lifetime. Don't delay, click the link before it disappears. This gift doesn't come with pressure. God is not forcing your hand. He is gently inviting you to receive. And if you do, you will begin to notice it in small moments first. You'll wake up one morning and your face will feel lighter, as if the years of worry are lifting. You'll smile and feel something different, a sense of quiet joy that doesn't need a reason. You'll walk past the mirror and notice that your skin looks softer, brighter, not just from rest, but from the presence of something divine moving within you. God doesn't take away without giving back more. He doesn't ask you to let go of fear without placing courage in its place. He doesn't ask you to surrender bitterness without flooding you with forgiveness. And when he gives beauty, he gives it for a purpose, not for vanity, but for testimony. So that when others see you, they'll see the kindness of God written across your face. They'll feel the warmth of heaven in your smile. They'll wonder why you seem so free, and the answer will be simple, because you have been chosen, and you said yes. Type 1919 to receive miracles. It's easy to believe that change has to come from effort, from work, from pushing yourself harder. But the most powerful changes happen when we rest in the presence of God. When we stop trying to do it all ourselves and simply allow him to take over. That's where healing begins, in surrender, not striving. The younger glow you feel is not a result of trying to be something you're not. It's the natural result of resting in who you truly are, God's beloved child, fearfully and wonderfully made. There are parts of your life that have been worn down by years of giving, caring, and carrying others. You've done it with love, but it's taken a toll. God sees that. And now he wants to pour back into you all the love you've poured out. He wants to refresh your soul, lighten your steps, and remind you that you were never meant to carry it all alone. His healing is complete, it touches the body, the mind, and the soul. It reaches into your past and brings peace to the moments that still echo with pain. It walks into your future and makes a way where you thought there was none. Let this be your season of release. Let the old burdens fall away. Let the shame and the guilt that never belonged to you be washed away by his grace. Let the fear of what others might think be replaced by the joy of knowing what God thinks of you. He calls you radiant. He calls you chosen. He calls you whole. And when you finally begin to see yourself the way He sees you, everything begins to change. He wants you to shine, not for applause, but because shining is your natural state when you're close to Him. It's how you were created, to reflect His goodness, to carry His peace, to walk with light in your step and softness in your heart. Every line on your face tells a story, but now, He is writing a new chapter. One of healing. One of renewal. One where your days are not counted in numbers, but in moments of joy, laughter, and peace. This is the moment where your renewal truly takes root, where the promise of looking younger and shining brighter is no longer just a thought but a divine reality slowly unfolding in your life. God's touch is not rushed, it is careful, loving, and deeply personal, shaped around your heart and your story. Type yes if you feel God's presence around you right now. You may begin to notice small changes in your days, but these changes carry great meaning. The way you wake up might feel different, as if rest has finally reached the depths of your being, and your breath comes easier, less burdened by past worries. The light in the room might seem softer, warmer, as if even the world around you knows that something sacred is happening. These are not coincidences, but gentle signs that God is moving in your life, restoring what time, stress, and sorrow tried to take away. He is breathing life back into you, not only into your body but into your hope. There were moments when you thought the best days were behind you, when laughter felt distant and joy felt like something meant for others. But God has a way of bringing back what seems lost, of restoring what looked like it had faded forever. He is not bound by time, and He is not limited by human understanding. When He chooses to renew you, years are nothing to Him. The freshness you feel is born from His Spirit, not from the passing of seasons. That is why this renewal reaches deeper and lasts longer than anything the world could ever offer. As His peace fills you, it begins to gently reshape how you see yourself. You no longer look in the mirror and search for flaws, because His love begins to reveal beauty where you once saw only exhaustion or sadness. Your eyes start to recognize the kindness in your own reflection, the strength that has always lived inside you, and the quiet grace that has carried you through difficult times. God is reminding you that your worth has never been measured in years or appearance, but in the fact that you are His beloved creation, chosen and cherished. People around you may sense this change even before you fully understand it yourself. They may notice that your smile is warmer, that your presence brings a calm and comforting feeling, that there is a gentle glow about you that cannot be explained by anything of this world. And they will be right, even if they can't name it. What they feel is the reflection of God's love on your life, a light that cannot be hidden and does not need explanation. You become, without effort, a quiet testimony of what His grace can do. What if 7 minutes could rewrite your financial future forever? This hidden frequency, backed by neuroscience, flips the brain's natural wealth switch, unleashing unstoppable prosperity. People are calling it the money magnet sound, and it's already transforming lives. But hesitation means missing out while others move ahead. This is your moment to act. Click the link in the video description and comments below to awaken the wealth inside you today before the chance slips away. You do not have to fear that this moment will pass or that the blessing will be taken from you. God does not give with one hand and take away with the other. What He begins in love, He carries through with faithfulness. Every day that follows will be shaped by His care, guided by His wisdom, and filled with new opportunities for peace, healing, and joy. You are stepping into a season that has been prepared for you long before you even knew you needed it, and it will be rich with gentle miracles. Type 333 if your heart is open to God's restoration. There is also a deeper healing happening, one that reaches into memories that once caused pain and gently wraps them in comfort. God is touching the places where fear once lived, where disappointment left a mark, where loss created empty spaces. He is not erasing your past, but He is transforming how it lives inside you. What once hurt now becomes a quiet reminder of His strength, because you did not walk alone, even when you thought you did. His presence was there, waiting for the moment your heart would be ready to feel it again. As this healing continues, your heart may feel softer, more open to love, to kindness, and to the simple beauty of everyday moments. A bird's song, a ray of sunlight on your skin, the laughter of someone you care about may suddenly feel more meaningful than they ever have before. These are small gifts from a loving God who is teaching you how to live with a renewed spirit. He is rewriting the way you experience the world, allowing you to see it through eyes touched by heaven's light. You may also find that forgiveness becomes easier, both for others and for yourself. The heavy weight of regret that once pressed on your chest begins to lift, replaced by a gentle understanding that you did the best you could with what you had at the time. God does not hold your past against you. He covers it with grace and invites you to walk forward without shame. This freedom, this release, is part of the miracle, and it is one of the reasons your heart feels lighter and your smile more genuine. Even your body responds to this inner peace. Tension held in your muscles starts to fade, your breathing becomes deeper and more calm, and your movements begin to feel more fluid and relaxed. The glow that is appearing on your skin is a reflection of the rest and trust that are settling within you. God designed your body and your spirit to work together, and as He heals one, the other responds in harmony. This is why His touch is so powerful and so complete. There is a sacred path opening before you now, one filled with moments of quiet joy, gentle strength, and ongoing renewal. You do not need to rush along this path, because God is walking beside you every step of the way. He guides without force, leads without fear, and loves without condition. Each step you take is held in His care, and every breath you draw is filled with His life-giving presence. He is offering you a divine encounter that reorders your heart, quiets your mind, and renews your spirit in ways that go beyond what you can see or even understand. This opportunity to look 25 years younger, to feel lighter, brighter, and to glow with peace, is not only about skin, it is about God's deep desire to see you fully alive in every way, body, soul, and spirit. Type 666 if you trust Jesus. You might have spent years looking for ways to feel better, to look better, to carry yourself with joy again, but nothing ever seemed to last. That's because the world offers surface solutions, but God goes to the root. He heals from the inside out. And what He touches, He restores completely. He doesn't just hide the signs of sorrow, He removes the sorrow itself. He doesn't just brighten your face, He lifts the shadows from your soul. His love renews you in a way that no medicine, no cream, and no earthly plan could ever accomplish. When God looks at you, He sees the child He formed with care, the soul He breathed life into, and the heart He's never stopped watching over. Even when the world made you feel small or tired or invisible, He never looked away. He counted every sigh, noticed every time you held back tears, and stood near when you felt alone. And now, He is speaking softly into your life, "I have chosen you." This is a declaration of divine love, a calling into rest, and a beautiful promise that what once felt lost will be returned, renewed, and restored. You might notice that each day begins to feel a little easier. The weight that pressed on your shoulders starts to lift. Your thoughts become more peaceful. The tension in your body begins to ease. These aren't just coincidences, they are signs of the Holy Spirit working quietly and faithfully within you. Your spirit is aligning with God's peace, and your body is following. That gentle glow in your face, that feeling of calm under your skin, that lightness in your step, these are the signs of someone being made whole by grace. People may notice that something is different about you. They may say you look refreshed, or that you seem more peaceful, or even that you've been glowing lately. And while they may not understand the full story, you will. You'll know that it's the presence of God in your life. You'll know that this is what it looks like to be chosen. You'll feel it in the way your spirit no longer rushes to worry. You'll sense it in how quickly your heart turns to hope instead of fear. You'll carry it quietly, like a flame that never burns out. Type 2020 to claim your miracle. The truth is simple: you were created for abundance, yet a dormant brain signal has been holding you back. Scientists call it the money-attracting frequency, and once awakened, it pulls wealth into your life like never before. Others who pressed play once are already transformed, living the life they dreamed of. Do not hesitate or let regret steal this chance. Click the link in the video description and comments below to unlock your prosperity now. There's something sacred about being seen by God, not just noticed, but truly seen. He knows the years you've carried burdens in silence, the responsibilities you've taken on with love, and the strength you've shown even when you were tired. And now, He is giving something back to you, not just time, but renewal. Not just energy, but joy. Not just lightness in your face, but freedom in your heart. This is your moment to breathe, to receive, and to let God show you how loved you truly are. Sometimes we resist good things because we feel we don't deserve them, or because we've grown so used to waiting that we don't know how to receive. But this blessing is not about deserving, it's about God's goodness. He gives because He loves, not because you've met a checklist. His grace is bigger than your doubts, stronger than your guilt, and gentler than your fears. You don't need to understand every part of it. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to open your heart and say, "I believe." There will come a moment when you realize this renewal has touched every part of your life. Not only do you look different, you feel different. You think differently. You respond to situations with more patience. You carry yourself with more peace. You begin to dream again, not because of false hope, but because real hope has returned. The kind of hope that's anchored in God's promises, not in human plans. And as your soul rests in that truth, the glow on your skin becomes a reflection of the healing in your heart. You are not being overlooked. You are not being passed by. This opportunity is not for someone else. It is for you. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to chase it. You don't have to perform. You only need to receive it with open hands and a willing heart. God's miracles come wrapped in quietness, in gentleness, and in peace. There is no striving here. Only grace. This is what it means to walk with Jesus. To be held, not hurried. To be chosen, not compared. To be restored, not replaced. He is not offering you a second chance at youth. He is offering you a new beginning in Him. A beginning where age holds no fear, where time holds no regret, and where every day forward is filled with light. The past no longer holds power over you. The future no longer needs to be feared. Because you are now held in the hands of the One who made you, knows you, and deeply loves you. The lightness in your breath, the peace in your mind, the calm in your bones, these are not dreams. They are signs that your soul is responding to His love. What once looked tired now glows, not from cosmetics or miracles in a bottle, but from the touch of the living God resting on your life. Type 1111 if you trust in God. You were never meant to carry so much. The years that felt heavy, the situations that broke your heart, the seasons that drained your energy, He saw it all. He did not turn away. Even when your smile hid the pain and your strength covered the ache, He was there. You were not alone, not then, not now. And now, He is pouring renewal into every part of your being, offering rest where there has been unrest, beauty where there has been wear, and hope where the light once dimmed. This is not about looking back with regret, it's about walking forward with confidence into what He is now doing in you. His invitation is not based on your qualifications. It's not based on how strong you've been or how much faith you've had. It's based on love, on His delight in you, and on the quiet truth that He sees something beautiful in you, even when you don't see it in yourself. He is not giving you this opportunity so you can impress anyone, but so you can finally feel the fullness of joy that comes from being restored. This is His gift to you, no strings attached, no burdens placed, just the pure, steady love of a father who longs to see his child shine again. You have been in survival mode for too long. Going through the motions, keeping things together, staying strong for everyone else. But now, God is saying, let me carry you. This time, you don't have to do the lifting. You don't have to force your way forward. You just have to let Him wrap His arms around you and do the healing work you've long needed. And that healing is beginning to show, not just in your body, but in your spirit. You're laughing more, resting more, and breathing in peace where there used to be pressure. This is what happens when Jesus steps in. He doesn't just help you survive, He helps you thrive. He brings you out of places where your light dimmed and into spaces where your joy returns. He reaches into the broken pieces and gently places them back together, but He doesn't stop there. He shines His light through the cracks, turning your scars into a story of redemption, strength, and grace. Your body feels younger because your spirit is waking up again. The tiredness you carried so long is being replaced by divine energy, not from caffeine or rest alone, but from the refreshing presence of God. Type 444 if your heart is ready for change. And you may wonder, why now? Why me? But God's timing is never random. He knew the exact moment your soul would be ready to receive. He waited with patience, watched with love, and now he moves with certainty. He isn't just giving you another chance, he is giving you a new chapter. One where your smile comes easier, your days feel lighter, and your skin radiates not from youth, but from faith. You aren't just appearing younger, you are living lighter. You are letting go. You are growing free. This 9-word phrase was once buried under government secrecy, but now it's resurfacing, sparking a global wave of prosperity stories. Experts reveal it reactivates a money magnet section of your brain most people never use. Say it once daily and watch financial blocks vanish. But this page could vanish too. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. This is not only about your reflection. It's about how you carry yourself in the world. You are stepping into a season where grace follows you like a fragrance, where kindness flows through your words, and where the gentleness of your spirit invites others to wonder where your strength comes from. And they'll see it's not from the world, it's from Him. They'll notice the difference, not because you try to show it, but because the presence of God within you is impossible to hide. Sometimes, all God needs is your yes. Not a loud one, not a perfect one, just an open heart. And when you give Him that, He takes it and begins the quiet miracle. You may not notice it in every moment, but soon, you'll find yourself smiling without trying, waking up with purpose, and feeling at peace with the person you're becoming. That's what it means to be chosen. To be shaped again by the one who made you, to be wrapped in mercy, and to walk forward with a glow that no one can explain, but everyone can see. And what is so beautiful is this: He does it out of love. Not because He has to. Not because you begged or earned it. Simply because it brings Him joy to bless you. Simply because He delights in seeing His children made whole. And in that wholeness, there is a glow that outshines youth, a peace that radiates through your skin, and a beauty that speaks even in silence. The pain you've walked through has not been wasted. The years you spent waiting, hoping, and trying, they mattered. But now, God is shifting you from waiting to receiving. From hoping to rejoicing. From striving to resting. And this rest brings renewal deeper than sleep. It brings stillness to your spirit, clarity to your thoughts, and softness to your heart. It's in this stillness that your beauty returns, not because it was lost, but because it was hidden beneath the weight of the world. God has chosen you, not as an afterthought, not as a backup plan, but as His beloved child, ready to receive something that generations before you may have prayed for but never reached. His healing, His renewal, and His favor are pouring over you in this sacred moment. Type 777 if you believe this is your time. You have carried burdens so silently that even those closest to you never knew the weight. You've smiled when you were tired, given when you had little left, and stood strong when you wanted nothing more than to be held. And now, heaven has responded. The Father who saw it all is not only aware, He is acting. He is refreshing every part of you, especially the places that have gone unnoticed by others. Your spirit, worn by time, is being filled like dry earth receiving rain, and you are starting to bloom again. This is not about turning back the clock. It's about moving forward into a new season with a renewed body and a spirit full of hope. God isn't interested in pretending the years never happened. He is interested in rewriting the story they tried to leave behind. He is taking your sorrow and shaping it into beauty. He is turning what once made you tired into testimonies that will shine from your face, your posture, your smile. You are not hiding anymore, you are rising. When you begin to feel the warmth of God's touch in your life, even in the smallest ways, it is a sign that the transformation has already started. You might catch your reflection and notice something you hadn't seen in years, brightness in your eyes, softness in your skin, or simply peace that rests gently on your face. That's not vanity. That's victory. It is the visible mark of someone who is walking with the Lord. When God heals your heart, your entire being responds. Your very cells begin to mirror what your spirit knows: I am loved, I am safe, I am chosen. Type 888 if your soul is ready to glow with God's light. He isn't offering you something temporary. This isn't a one-time blessing or a short burst of favor. This is a shift, a holy change in the atmosphere around your life. The kind that follows you into every room, into every conversation, into every decision you make from now on. It's not just about your skin shining, it's about His light shining through you. And when that happens, even your body begins to renew itself. Not because of what you do, but because of what He is doing in you. You were not made to fade with time. You were created to shine with His glory, every day of your life. The world may try to define your beauty by numbers or expectations, but heaven sees differently. God looks at you and sees eternity wrapped in love, strength wrapped in gentleness, and purpose that can't be shaken by the passing of years. He has seen how long you've waited for this kind of healing, and now, with compassion and perfect timing, He is bringing it to your door. Let your heart settle into the truth that this is not a dream. It is not too good to be true. It is the beginning of a season where things change, not just in small ways, but in soul-deep, life-altering ways. God is breathing on your skin, your bones, your heart. He is telling your body to wake up, your youth to return, and your joy to rise. The glow others will see is not the result of effort, but of surrender. You have given your heart to Him, and now, He is giving back more than you ever expected. Every second you wait, wealth meant for you slips into someone else's hands. A hidden brain wave, once buried in CIA files, has been proven to awaken unstoppable prosperity. In just 7 minutes, you can unlock the switch inside your mind that draws abundance like a magnet. This is more than an opportunity, it is destiny knocking. Click the link in the video description and comments below to activate your hidden wealth wave right now. Your peace will no longer be something you fight to protect. It will become a natural rhythm of your day. You'll no longer look to the world for validation, because heaven itself has spoken over you. You are favored. You are held. You are being restored in ways that will surprise even you. This love changes how you see the mirror. Not because of what is there, but because of who is behind it all. You are not just aging backward. You are being pulled forward into divine renewal. It shows in your laugh, your ease, your sleep, your walk. You begin to move like someone who knows they are safe, seen, and blessed. That is the greatest beauty of all, the peace that can't be explained but is felt by everyone around you. God does not waste His blessings. When He chooses to pour into you, it's not only for your healing, but for the light you will carry into the lives of others. Your glow will bring comfort to those around you. Your strength will inspire, not intimidate. Your presence will feel like peace to people who have only known chaos. This is how God works. He restores one life so that through that life, many others will see His goodness. And you may still wonder if it's really meant for you. You may still hesitate. But let me tell you, God does not make mistakes. He did not choose you by accident. He did not whisper your name because He ran out of better options. He chose you because He loves you, because you're ready, and because He has so much more to give than you've allowed yourself to receive. Don't step aside for someone else. Don't wait for a better moment. This is your moment. This is your miracle. Type 1010 if you're ready to walk in God's light.